Hello everyone, my name is Brian Reyes and welcome to another Daily Devotional. Now today we're going to be reading page October 30. The title of the day is called Calm in the Storm. The verse of the day is in Mark chapter 4 verses 38 through 41. Jesus was sleeping at the back of the boat with his head on a cushion. The disciples woke him up shouting, "Teacher, don't you care that we're going to drown?" When Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind and said to the waves, "Silence, be still." Suddenly the wind stopped, and there was a great calm. Then he asked them, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples were absolutely terrified. "Who is this man?" they asked each other. "Even the winds and waves are obeying him." On October 30, 1938, actor Orson Welles narrated an episode of a radio drama that caused mass hysteria. It was presented as a series of news bulletins that described an alien invasion by Martians that was taking place in Grover's Mill, New Jersey. People listening to the broadcast were seriously freaked out. They thought it was a real news broadcast and panicked, fleeing their homes. As I type this, mass hysteria is building once again, but this time the threat is very real. A superstorm called Hurricane Sandy is making landfall on the East Coast. By the time you read this, Sandy will be ancient history. You'll either remember it as the storm of the century or the storm that turned out to be a dud. But right now, people are scared. They've stocked up on food and water, bought batteries, and battened down all the hatches. Now that there's nothing left to do but wait, they're flooding Facebook with their terror, and the storm hasn't even hit the coast yet. Sandy could be bad news for a lot of people, I know. I lived through Hurricane Irene last year, and it wasn't pretty, but feeding on the fears of others is not how Jesus wants us to live. Fear is Satan's territory. We serve the creator of the wind and the waves. What can we possibly be afraid of? After all the storm drama on their boat, the disciples were quaking in their sandals, but Jesus just looked at them and asked, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" If we have faith in Jesus to take care of us, there won't be a storm strong enough to shake our confidence. When times get tough and things get hairy, when everyone around us is running around in a panic, we'll be able to point out to Jesus and say, "My God is greater than anything you could throw at me. Even the wind and waves obey him." Were the disciples scared, but not Jesus. He just hushed the waves, and he was just saying, "Why are you afraid? Don't you believe in me?" Boy, were the disciples amazed. And that's exactly what we should do. Whenever there's trouble, we should be the ones to calm everyone down and say that Jesus will help us. So whenever another storm comes, be like Jesus and hush the waves. This has been another daily devotional. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.